We're in a bubble. Let's see if we're live.
I think we're live. I see people in the chat. Some people. Hello, everyone. Let us know if you hear us.
What's up, everybody? Yeah, let me know. Let us know if the audio's good, if it's working.
How's the audio?
Hands yellow, heart red. Thank you for the hands yellow, heart red.
Wait, what? Hands yellow, heart rate.
I think it's like describing the emoji.
Oh,
Um, because they maybe used an Android or like it just doesn't know how to, because like each emoji has like a special Unicode and
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
sometimes a different. Yeah, so
That's a new
I
one.
think it's this one, bro. You ain't never seen this
Yeah, yeah.
emoji?
I've seen them, but I had never heard one say in a video. Hands yellow, hearts red. Makes
It's
sense.
this one right here.
Yeah.
Um, wait, where's the hands yellow heart red? It
See.
is. I know exactly which one it is. I just can't find it. I think it's like one of these, but then it has a heart.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I got it. I got it. Got it. All right,
So
cool.
that's what it is.
All
All
right,
right,
let's
sounds
jump
good. I
in.
think
Let's jump in.
people can hear us. What's up, everybody? What's up, Twitter folks? What's up, YouTube folks? Is Twitter working for you now? It was down a couple of days ago.
Yeah, it's working. It says I'm live. We're good. We're good. It's
Mine says broadcast is not available. I'm
what
not
is
sure why.
what is happening?
Yeah, Twitter's just been
Well,
like I don't get it.
there's some things about Twitter, right? And X, as the cool kids call it these days, is they improve their chat DM feature.
No, that's the worst. That's the worst. Don't even get me started. Like the amount of people who DM me
Uh huh.
and I can't see their name. And I
Yeah.
know they probably think I'm being cool or like not responding to them. Like, for example, I'll leak one DM over here.
Uh
I
huh.
don't know if you can see that right
Yeah, I
there.
see it. I see it.
I don't know who DM'd me.
Yep.
And when I click on their profile, it doesn't show me.
Yep. They try to make
So
it
like,
unified. I would say I was happy to see that it's unified. Like now I have like a single inbox. It's not. It's like
yeah, but it's terrible though.
the
Like you unified me to terrible. Like it
was
might as well have been uh it might as well have been the regular stuff, but um
the question.
I
The question.
digress.
The question is it vibe coded? Is Twitter back?
Probably, let's be honest. And if they used Grok fast, which is like what a decent model I think for programming, that's a funny story. But anyway,
Okay, let's jump in. Let's
welcome
jump.
to monthly active users, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. It's your boys um the thumbnail you posted. Oh, we're going to talk about the thumbnail.
Okay.
It's your boys, Mike and Wayne. We are here to talk about everything dev, tech, uh, AI bubble,
We're
web
not in a
dev
bubble.
bubble, all the bubbles.
We're
This is
not in
the
a
best
bubble.
place to talk about it.
All
Should we talk about the first story, Wayne,
right,
that we
let's
have
do
on the
it.
docket?
Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. The bubble, the 10 billion conversation.
Please share it. I
I,
think you have a tweet. If you
I
could
think I have
show
to.
us,
Yeah, let me.
because I personally think, and I think you disagree. I'm gonna lower the blinds because it's sunny. I personally think we're in a giant bubble.
Uh
This is all a scam, and it's all going to zero. Okay, I'm kind of exaggerating, but I do think it's because like what does this tweet say? It says Anthropic to buy 30 billion of Azure compute capacity,
Yep.
Nvidia to invest 10 billion in Anthropic,
Yep.
Microsoft to invest 5 billion in Anthropic.
Money.
NVIDIA and Anthropic to collaborate on design and engineering. NVIDIA and Anthropic to establish deep technology partnerships.
Yes. Another
So,
multi-billion-dollar AI deal has arrived.
so this is all a bubble.
No.
Uh, can I explain?
Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Can I share my screen and explain?
Yeah. Go
I'll
ahead. Go
share
ahead.
my screen and
All
explain.
right. Bet.
I will explain to you why my misguided brother Wayne that all this is a bubble. Please tell me you can see my screen.
Yeah. We see it.
Okay, so here's what's going on. All right, I just want you to look at this is the Michael Shimolis explanation version. All right,
Okay.
so you have Nvidia,
Mm-hmm.
Anthropic, and Microsoft. Right, Nvidia is a public company, meaning you and I, regular Joe Schmoes, can buy this stock right now. Right, and I'm pretty sure Nvidia right now is sitting at a cool 180, and then Microsoft right now is cooling at a sitting at a cool 475. Anyway, you and I have the opportunity, we have the freedom to invest in said companies. We can have ownership, we can be shareholders in said company. Probably not a meaningful enough stake, but we can still enjoy the upside these companies experience. But this is what's happening. this is essentially what's happening. I just want to explain to the people. Anthropic is going to pay money to Nvidia,
Mm-hmm.
right? Anthropic is going to pay money to Nvidia. Why? Because Nvidia got the big, beautiful chips, the
Yep.
thing that everyone's fighting for. Governments are fighting for, people are fighting for, companies are fighting for. Nvidia got the big chips. So Anthropic is going to give them bajillions, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're not gonna specify a specific number. They're gonna give them bajillions. Now, this type of news is exciting. And what's going to happen is the stock of Nvidia is going to rise,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because this is good news.
Yep.
Nvidia is closing deals, they're making money. This is great. But here's what happens. You and me who bought Nvidia at, let's say, what did we buy at Nvidia? Let's guess we bought, it's 180. Let's say we bought at $100, right?
Yep.
You and me, we were smart investors. We saw it early and we bought at 180 bucks. $100, right?
Yep.
$100 stock. Now, you and I get to experience unrealized profit because of the bajillions that was invested. So
Yes.
now Nvidia has pumped, they have some more money. What do? They take that money and invest it in Anthropic, right?
Exactly.
Because Anthropic needs I'm giving a hypothetical, by the way. I know like it moves through Microsoft, Anthropic, but it lands back to Anthropic. Anthropic needs to raise money because they're losing billions of dollars. They're not a profitable business. They need to dump a lot of money into research. They need to train these giant models, right? And then Anthropic, fortunately, unfortunately, has angel investors, right?
Mm-hmm.
People who I believe are accredited. Only accredited investors can invest in something like Anthropic. And if I'm not mistaken, the criteria to be an accredited investors for 2 years, you would have had to make 200 grand, or you are net worth of 1 million plus.
Yes.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Wayne. Yeah,
That's
okay.
that's run that
So
run that. You're good.
so Nvidia gets the money from Anthropic. Nvidia then dumps money back into Anthropic. Anthropic then pumps. And then what's going to happen is Anthropic is going to do another deal next year. And then Nvidia is going to pump. And then Nvidia is going to dump the money. But really, what's happening is you have Anthropic then paying Microsoft
Mm-hmm.
for compute because you need the big, like, you need the data centers, you need the energy, you need the infra. Microsoft has all this because they overcharge every Fortune 500 company for nonsense. I worked at a what you call it, a corporate company, really
Uh-huh.
big, like worked with the government type corporate company. And like some of the stuff I worked on, I'm not even legally allowed to share.
Don't
But
share.
I remember the contracts we were signing to Microsoft, like, bro, they're upselling 30, 40 bands just for like a couple extra subscriptions like of like Word or whatever. Like it's insane how
Word
much money.
subscription. Word.
Bro, I'm telling you, it's insane how much money they make off of like big companies. And big companies don't care because they got big bucks, right?
Yep.
Anyway, Anthropic pays Microsoft for this compute. And then Microsoft is going to invest money into Anthropic so they can have ownership, right?
Yes.
And then Anthropic is going to keep going up. And
Yes.
then as Anthropic makes more money, they're going to need more chips.
Yep.
More chips means more money to Nvidia. Nvidia then is going to, they have too much cash. They need to do something with it.
Yep.
They'll probably partner up with Microsoft and pay them for something.
Yep.
And then Microsoft takes, so you have the same $1 trillion going around.
But don't forget the
And,
angel investors. Don't forget the investors.
and here's where I say this is, in my opinion, dangerous because the valuations are going up
Mm-hmm.
for sure. We're all in profit, but here's the problem. It's the same money being circulated. Like new money's not entering the system.
But
If you get what I'm trying to say, like OpenAI, in my opinion, is a little different simply for the fact that actually it's not different. They're all a bubble. There is no difference. It's the same thing going on. So this, in my humble opinion,
uh-huh.
is why I think we're in a bubble. I know you disagree.
Yeah,
I would love to hear your
I
thoughts.
disagree. You see my title? You see my title? What's my
Chief
title today?
optimistic.
That's my title, Chief Optimist Officer. One, that this what you described is perfect. Thank you. Perfect. And it is basically the system that is in play for how, I don't want to say the C word, but how like our economy works, how Silicon Valley works, how it works with the history of Silicon Valley and angel investors and VC and so forth. And it's a good time to be in tech. It's a good time to be in tech.
100%. But here comes a question. I know you're optimistic, and I am too, but I also don't want to be delusional. Do you think this just keeps going up and up and up? Because at some point, like even in a perfect free market society,
Yes.
there has to be flushes. There has
Has
to be a cleanse. There has to be like, you
okay.
know,
Okay.
okay, okay.
Jamie
Let's
talks
agree
about
on
this.
this. Wait. Let's agree on this.
Okay.
There are some fraudster companies. I'm not saying any of the companies we
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
mentioned now are, but there are some fraudster
Yeah.
companies that have raised unholy amounts of money that they didn't deserve. Can we
Yeah.
agree on that?
You know what? No, I'm not gonna agree on that because I'm not gonna agree with that because I don't want to be like, oh, you didn't deserve this money. Now, there's some companies that may raise a lot of money that you would question, do they deserve that value?
That's basically what I said. You just said it nicer.
But you do
That's
that to me
basically what I said.
you do that to me all the time. So
Okay, fair. You know what? Wayne agrees, but he's just a nice guy. He's the
no, but
optimistic officer, chief optimistic
so
officer.
here's the thing about NVIDIA. They just agreed to buy a 45-foot square office space not too far from my apartment in Mission Bay.
So
And
property value's going up.
property value, oh, so property
Whoever
value.
owns a cafe there, they're
Oh,
collecting.
there's like 5 new cafes popping up, restaurants popping up. So like we need this movement for San Francisco, for tech, for the economy. And so like
Okay, see,
that's what's
I like
happening.
that. I like the idea of the local economy being boosted because oftentimes, tech gets a lot of flack,
Hmm.
sometimes rightfully so, by people who are not in it. But like something like this does boost the local economy. So I'm
Yeah.
with that. But I mean, listen, some of these numbers are just
But
like,
look,
okay, listen, this is how I know. This is how I know. Let me tell you how it's
go ahead.
crazy. Someone I know,
Hmm.
we were talking about this startup, and this is what he said. I
Yeah.
won't say his name, but he said they only raised $3 million.
you
Only
use that only?
3 mil. Like this, we've reached a point where people are desensitized to 3 million.
Yeah, yeah. That I wish wasn't the case. Which wasn't the case because
Brother said
you
only.
not know, right? Like we didn't grow up in Silicon Valley. You not know. Like there was a time where, oh, you just raised a 500,000. Like that
Bro,
was a
you're a
thing.
legend.
That was a
You're a
thing. And now
legend.
you raise 1 million, right? Like Series A million used to be the cap, right? Like no seeds. No, yeah. No, it's not Series A seed million was like a cap. Now you're talking about you
And
raise.
and that was like insane. Like you had to be building something crazy for you to
Yeah.
get that.
Yeah, you either had to have a track record or yeah, like you said, you build something crazy, right? You build something that like, okay, this is doing really well, we can make a deal. But now you're like, oh, I raised $3 million and you didn't like get into YC, you just like raised $3 million because you did build something to actual value. You should celebrate that. Celebrate that.
But no,
'Cause
but we've entered a time where people are starting to say only. Why? Because we're starting like I'm sorry, it's not normal.
no,
Series A, 30 million, like these are not like
no,
sorry, not Series A seed. It's
yeah.
just not normal.
No,
It's
see,
not normal,
yeah,
right?
no, no, no. But I think about Nvidia is like Nvidia is up there. Like they want to be a house. They are. I'll probably say they're not a household name. Because people don't know about Nvidia, different parts of the country and the world. But like they want to be there, like Apple, right? Like you want to think about like everybody knows Apple. Everybody knows Apple is one of the most valued companies in the world.
Mhm, mhm.
Nvidia is want to be there. OpenAI wants to be there. Anthropic wants to be there. Microsoft is already there, and that's the game they're playing. Be a household name. Be up there with the richest people in the world and the most valued company in the world. And that's the moonshot they're going for. So hats off to them. Hats off to them.
One thing I will say, you know who the real G of all this
Yes.
is Nvidia. Nvidia is the big winner. Nvidia friends with everybody. They shake hands with Anthropic. They shake hands with OpenAI. They shaking hands with everybody. They playing the mafia boss, the head of the mission, sitting everybody down. Like they win on every angles. But there's one person, one not person, but one company.
Uh-huh.
If you remember last week,
Oh
we
yeah.
said they
You
can
said.
smoke everybody. Okay,
You said.
appreciate that.
Yeah,
I'll
I
give you
give you
credit.
credit. You said this.
We said they can smoke anybody.
Yeah.
They
Yep.
have the money, they have the brains, they have the chips, they have
Yep.
the tech, they have the power, they have the land, they got the government.
Yep.
We're talking about Google. And
Yes,
Google
sir.
dropped not only the best image model in the
Yeah.
world, hands down,
Yeah.
they also dropped a cursor competitor,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
which I have feelings about.
Okay.
And then Gemini 3 Pro.
Yeah, yeah. I gotta bring it. I bring it up. Like. What are yeah? Let me bring this up. Like, what are your thoughts on this? Like,
So
uh,
we could start with the image gen if you want. Um, the image gen is incredible.
there we go.
Or do you want
Okay,
to talk about anti gravity? Okay,
yeah.
we can talk about anti
Let's
gravity.
go to that.
So
Let's go to the not so good stuff first. Yeah.
so anti gravity
Hmm.
is okay,
Okay.
and the reason why I say it's okay is because Cursor is great,
Hmm.
and they definitely have, in my opinion, this launch.
Uh huh.
What they did was give Cursor a bunch of ideas.
Mm.
Because what's cool about anti gravity is um, the way they're handling their agent section is. It's like an inbox.
Oh.
So like you're like messaging the agents and like they're getting back to you, and it feels like you're managing like a team of engineers, and like you have like a Asana or like a Slack.
Hmm.
So I definitely think they sort of gave every other VS Code fork an idea on how to handle that, because that part was cool.
Hmm.
But in terms of like UX, it definitely wasn't the most polished thing. I think right off rip, I know they have an update recently and maybe it's been fixed, but right
Hmm.
off rip, some of the tabs were breaking. It would lag. It like it wasn't work.
Hmm.
Like it wouldn't open at
Yeah.
times. But I like how they handle the agent stuff,
Yeah.
and their browser feature basically allows you to take screenshots, and it can use like it can computer use the browser and like debug and test. So here's the thing. Remember a couple months ago, Wayne, when Google dropped Bard and everyone
Yeah.
clowned on them?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Look at where they at now.
Yeah, I know, I know.
So
And even there's like a new Gemini and Chrome, right? Everybody talking about these AI browsers that they made Chrome, Gemini more prominent in Google Chrome. So it's like, do we need another AI browser? We just add Google Chrome,
I
right?
personally wouldn't compete with Google.
You would?
It's just I wouldn't. It's not like unless you're like an Anthropic or OpenAI and you have
Hmm.
a bajillion dollars,
Yeah.
and like it's literally like a band for band type of game. It's like everyone's just outspending everyone. But if you're like a three-person team and you're like, for example, the browser, like there's a lot of fire browsers. Like I use like six different browsers. I don't use
Six,
Chrome.
oh, wait, six?
So I got Helium,
Uh-huh.
Surf, Dia, Aura, Zen, five. Sorry, five. It's five.
Why?
I just I like switching around.
Okay, cool, cool. I like. I've been exploring with Dia, and I've yet to make a commitment with Dia, but because I've been
But
with Chrome. Yeah,
but here's my point. Anti gravity is okay,
yeah. It's
but
basic.
where's it going to be in 6 months?
Yeah. You think it's
Right?
gonna be better than the cursor, or like on the level of cursor in six
I think
months?
it's going to be on a level with Cursor. They did, and one funny thing about anti gravity is it is a fork of Windsurf. I
Yeah,
don't know if you remember that
yeah.
whole Windsurf debacle. I think they basically had rights to the code and they forked it because like there were initial versions where like you would see the word Cascade, which is
Y
like Windsurf's thing.
yeah,
Um, so anti gravity was okay. In
yeah,
my opinion, it felt rushed because they wanted to like hit the announcement cycle hard,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Now Gemini 3,
Okay, let's jump to Gemini 3. Yeah, what's the deal?
it's the best.
It's the best
It's the best model. It's the best model. Um,
over
I
like best coded model, best model overall, or what you think?
So the benchmarks say best model overall. I
Okay.
think on all the benchmarks, GPT 3.3 Pro, Gemini 3 Pro is the best
Uh-huh.
on all the benchmarks except the software engineer benchmark. It's like 1% less than Sonnet or Pro, GPT-5 Pro.
Uh-huh.
In my like, I have a like my own personal test suite where like there's a couple of hard problems I throw at it, and Gemini 3 Pro is the first model to one shot fix it. Right now, that's just a couple of cases, so like
Mhm.
my word is in bond.
Yeah.
But based off the problems I've been throwing at it, I think Gemini 3 Pro is definitely at league with Sonnet 4.5. Definitely in league with GPT-5 Pro Codex.
But it's not as
5.0,
fast.
sorry.
It's not as fast though. Like to me, like time is a value. When I was trying to use it the other day, it's not as fast. Like I'm still with Sonnet 4.5, and sometimes I do the like auto mode and cursor, but Gemini
Can
3,
can I tell you how I feel about that?
yeah.
Composer by Cursor
Hmm.
actually sort of ruined me because I'm so used to like a fast response, right? So
Yeah.
I actually saw someone on Twitter say they use GPT, they use Gemini 3 Pro for planning,
Mm.
and then they use Composer to write the code, right? Because Composer is really, really fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think nailing intelligence and speed is a very difficult thing, like
Yeah.
both. But also, like if anyone's gonna do it, it's the guys who have everything, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Google. Yeah.
So Gemini 3 Pro is state of the art in amongst many things. I personally still, for like day to day like questions,
Uh-huh.
I'm still a GPT 5.1
Yeah.
guy, and
Yeah.
that's just because the Chat GPT interface is just like it's there, right?
Yeah. Are you
Um,
using the Mac, the desktop app, or if like what are you doing?
no, I have it just pinned on my browser, so I
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
it pinned on my browser, but I do have the mobile app, and what's
Mhm.
funny is it's totally replaced search for me. So
Yeah.
I don't go to like Google and search as much anymore. I
Yeah.
usually use ChatGPT. So Gemini is definitely a cook. I think it's free on anti gravity. So
Yeah.
like literally, like you could just spam the free credits, use it. It's definitely great with a lot of the convict stuff I threw at it.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. So super bullish on Gemini 3. But out of all the updates, this is my favorite one.
Yeah. You use the voice mode on chat on ChatGPT.
I did, but
Uh-huh.
I know life freaked me out. I'm actually very anti AI voice, the human
well,
sounding ones. I want the robot sounding ones.
what
Don't sound
what's
like a human.
what's the best model for coding?
In my opinion,
Oh,
it's a
wait.
between. Oh, you're asking.
Yeah.
Obviously, she's gonna say herself, bro. You see, I referred to it as a human, as a she. Like,
See, see, see. Wait a second. One second. Uh. Oh, they
All
want to.
good. What are you trying to figure out specifically? Best
yeah,
model
see, I
for
don't rock with
coding
that.
depends
I
on
don't
what
rock
you're
with that.
optimizing for.
I don't rock
Best
with
autocomplete in an IDE often differs from
You don't want
best
that.
long.
that. I don't rock with that. I want the robot, like sound like Siri, like like make me feel like it's a robot. Like I don't want it to feel human, because
Oh,
then and now you enter a state of psychosis where you don't know if it's human or not.
oh, true. Oh, yeah. We can talk about that later. Let's talk about that. Yeah, because there's some situations happen with people
You know what I mean? Like I've yeah,
people marrying AI and all that sort of stuff. All right, let's jump
people
in. One,
falling in love, bro.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, we can get
Well,
into that at the
well,
end.
one more with Google. It's been a good week.
Okay, this is the one.
Yeah.
This is I actually
This
I actually have. Let me share my screen when
Okay.
I
Bet.
have examples I could share with you.
All right. Bet.
In my opinion, um, this is the scary one. And you know, I'm all for open source,
Mm-hmm.
but I hope they keep this closed source forever.
Why?
It's so terrifyingly good, where there's a part of me that's like, yo, if it's this good, I don't know how. Like, again, I'm a very much like freedom type person,
Yeah.
but this model is so good. There's a part of me that's like, yo, like if people have access to this with any sort of um with no restrictions, it could be dangerous. Like for example, I don't know, you can see my screen, right?
Yeah.
So I put an image of myself, and I was like, I gave it a prompt,
Uh-huh.
basically, create a dynamic, hyper detailed YouTube thumbnail scene. A young man with curly hair, glasses, is lying on his side in the foreground, tied up, blah 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 blah.
Ooh.
Look
Ooh.
at that.
That's good.
Like, if we were to like look at like the
Oh,
bro, look at the details,
look at the light angle in your eyes.
bro. 100%. Like the reflect, and then like there's even a little bit of hair over here. Like
Yo.
look at like the smoke, the fire. Like this is like, and then I asked it like, and here's the thing, it's really good at
Remembering?
positioning of text, right? Because I told it like, yeah, first of all, you can build on top of these, right? So
Yeah.
and here's the thing, there were whole startups where their shtick was, oh, when you use Nana Banana, or you use Sora, like it can't, like it's not good at remembering the previous design of the image, like you'll
Yes.
rebuild it from scratch.
Yeah.
There were whole startups. I remember I saw two raise money off that.
Yep.
Now Nano does it by default. I told it like add the text AI made this. I even gave it like the specific font. I
Mm.
know that's the font, and I told it make the text bigger, and it did. And like this is a thumbnail right here,
Yeah. No, that's
and
good.
it was even good with let me see if
Yeah.
I have another example here.
People saying
This
that Instagram is cooked because
like look at this for example. Like you ever like go apartment shopping or like
hmm
you're looking for a crib
you
and
trying
you
to
look
level
at
up?
no, I'm just like just
Yeah.
saying. But you see these and it's like you can't see the vision. Like this doesn't mean anything to me
hmm
because until you like see it or you see pictures. I
hmm
dropped this in and I was like, yo, give me like a 3D render
Oh,
and look at that.
that's good.
Like, and I checked, like it was like
That's good.
pretty accurate. Like you can like basically visualize. And then here's another one. I was like, yo, have a tilt. Why
hmm
is it not letting me? Oh, okay. I hope you guys can see, but like I
Yeah.
told her, like tilt it up a little bit,
hmm
and like you can see like the definitions and each door and like the like so like
Yeah.
apartment shopping. This makes sense. Like okay, I'm like, oh, this is a pretty spacious. There's a little bit of space here. We could have a TV here. So, and the last one is infographics.
Yeah.
Like usually text, it's pretty bad. I was just generating a couple infographics, and by the way, their web app sucks though.
Yeah. But
Like
here, I got a note on that. I got a note on that. Like this is good. This is good. This
let
is
me
what this means. This is it's two things. One, people seeing people saying Instagram is a wrap because there's so many AI generated images that people are
like
making.
look. I don't know if you can
Right?
see this. Look
Yeah,
at
yeah.
this like infographic. I one prompt.
One
It was
prompt.
like one prompt, and that's what I'm saying. Infographics, 3D like renders, thumbnails, like. And by the way, this is how I know the model's good.
Yeah,
The images were as good as how I prompted it. So, for example, I did like a lazy prompt.
yeah,
I'm like, I want you to turn this to YouTube thumbnail. The background should be an African safari with fireworks.
yeah,
It gave me a lazy thumbnail,
yeah,
right? But when I like properly like explained to it exactly what it is that I want, it gave me really good thumbnails, right? It gave me really good, and that just shows you, oh, the model is like the output is as good as your input, and
yes,
to me, that's a great sign of a really good model.
yeah,
So Nano Banana Pro
yeah. Cooked.
is 100 out of 10.
Yeah, yeah, cooked.
100 out of 10.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That means we're going to see more rappers. It's rapper season. I know it's the holiday season coming up, but it's rapper season. 'Cause I remember when ChatGPT first launched in the API. I think the startup is called ChatBase. I think they're still doing like a couple million ARR revenue, and it's based.
What
I
is
could
that?
be wrong. I think it's one of those. It's the startup that a lot.
Oh, I seen this guy on
Yeah,
Twitter.
yeah.
They're bootstrapped too.
Bootstrap doing bank like millions of ARR. And everybody's like, it's just a chat GPT wrapper, right? But he just leveraged the AI, the API to build a better interface to allow anybody to put like their he allowed to do two things. One, it was basically allow anybody to like build almost like an agent, a customer support agent before agents became a big thing. It's like maybe
Hmm.
a year, 2 years ago.
Hmm.
And then he evolved to like have like build an agent for a chat box on your website. Easy to put this chat box on your website. That might be in reverse, but still millions ARR completely bootstrap off of ChatGPT AI, API, right? I think we're gonna see the same. We already seeing the same thing with Google Gemini with Nano
Hmm.
Banana.
Hmm.
Like
Hmm.
the
And,
model's
and
great. Just build a
and
nice AI. Yeah.
you know what that is?
What?
I It's because a lot of times people see Nano Banana and
Mhm.
like obviously yes, like there is an API and they'll be like, oh, there's no point in building anything image gen.
Yeah.
That's wrong. And the reason why that's wrong is you're assuming your customer base is stuck in this little tech bubble of ours.
Yep.
Like
Exactly. Exactly.
like
Build
a
it.
lot of this stuff is borderline magic to most people, right? There are a lot of people, especially if we're talking from a business perspective, a lot of business owners, a lot of boomers, even a lot of like like millennials who are not tech savvy, who if you build something that provides value, right, whether it be it optimizes something, systemizes something, makes something fast, whatever it is, and you provide that as a software as a service, people will eat that up. The problem is we're a little too stuck in this tech bubble,
Yeah.
and we think the only customers are people on our Twitter.
Yeah.
Like LinkedIn exists, IG exists, TikTok exists, heck, Facebook exists, and sometimes it's really good to get out of this little tech bubble we're in because there are a lot of times like I'll have these ideas and I'll be like, oh, there's no point. But then you'll see a startup that's doing like 20 million a year,
Yep.
and that's because they're servicing. Like you just have to think like again, not everyone is in this bubble that you're in.
Yep. Yep. The complete wrong mindset is to align with that is when people be like, "Oh, it's OpenAI Dev Day, a demo day, YC demo day, and all these startups launch." No, all these startups launch and they just like killed everybody else, right? No, no, it's not the case. Completely not the case, right? Like, there's so many rapper companies out there, and like Mickey said, you build something that saves people time, or even provide a better user experience. Like you said, you already complain about one thing that you can do now to make money off of Nano Banana, provide a better user experience.
Because their app kind of sucks. I'm not gonna
Right?
like it lags, it's slow. That's why I mean our good friend Theo with
Yeah.
T3 chat, like you can say, oh,
Yeah.
ChatGPT exists,
Yeah.
Anthropic exists,
Yep.
Gemini, like Google AI Studio exists, but he's crushing it simply on the fact that his app is faster, feels better, has all the models, and I don't know the numbers, but I have a feeling they're cooking.
Yeah. 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 They're cooking.
That's
Ray.
bananas. Ray, my man Ray, what's up, Ray?
Hey, Ray.
Friend of the both of ours. We appreciate you, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, 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 you're right there. I love, there's this whole saying like, thanks, Theo. We just like, thanks, Theo. That's it. He knows. Ben, crew, thanks, Theo. Appreciate you. Yeah.
But
All right. What's next?
Google cooked.
Yeah.
And yeah, anyone who made fun of them for Bard, like again, that was a fumble. But I've noticed they fumble and kill stuff, but then when they're adamant about getting something right, they will. And
Yeah. But here, going back to the bubble conversation, regardless of bubble or not, I love this time we're in tech. I love it. I love it because it's about shipping and shipping fast. It is causing the big companies like Microsoft, Google, everybody except for Apple. Apple's still shipping phones and tablets and Macs. Everybody besides Apple. It's causing everybody to like, you know what? We need to step up our game.
mhm.
I love it.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I'm with you. I still think it's a giant bubble and it's gonna pop, but like, listen, the best product always wins, right? Even in a little correction, a little flush, if you have a great product that provides great value to people, you should win in any market. But right now, it's definitely easy mode.
Yeah. 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 No, agree, agree, agree. All right, cool. Anything else you want to chat about? I have some
What
couple.
do we? Yeah, we have some things on the docket. Let's pull
Yeah.
them up.
Yeah, yeah. Something I want to talk about that I am super fan of. Let me share this. Yeah. Oh no, I don't want to share that one.
Which one is it?
Let me share something else first. Like, it's something on the gram. So yeah. All right. I am a fan of let me see, share this tab instead.
I'm surprised there are no big raises this week. Which
I mean, the Anthropic one was a big one.
I mean, yeah, that's like $100 bajillion.
Yeah. Yeah. Is this one?
The spacecraft that can deliver cargo anywhere on the world on the Earth under. You see now this is technology I can get by.
Yeah.
See
Yeah.
this is what we need right here.
Yeah.
Like there's a minor crash out in me about to come. This is what we need. Like all the rappers are cool, but I
think-
need the drones that can deliver. Like imagine you DoorDash something or you
Uh-huh.
Uber Eat something, and boom, traffic, no traffic, it doesn't matter. It's right there in front of you.
Yeah.
This deserves $10 billion investment.
Yeah. Let me play this a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. I'm a big fan of things that, well, a couple things that a lot of people I feel like are not talking about enough, especially on Twitter, is transportation industry. Because everybody talking about robots, so robotics, humanoids, but the transportation industry with AI is about, it's just gonna be booming. It's gonna be booming. Here's another one. This was a little on the sketchy side, but so basically it's a drone. It can like take a picture of your VIN number.
And what is snitch?
Yes.
It's snitch.
Yeah.
You know what though? This is necessary in Toronto. Now I don't know if you know the dynamics in Toronto, Wayne,
No.
but carjackings are at an all-time high.
What?
Like you have a G-Wagon, a Range Rover, like any of those peculiar cars, anything of that nature, um, and you don't live in like an apartment, like because like if you live in a condo or whatever, like you have underground garage or security, this that.
Uh-huh.
But if you just like have a house, because in Toronto at least we don't have gated communities. That's not a thing. So if you have a house, it's just it's there on the side street or in a neighborhood, right? Um, there's a lot of carjackings, and here's the funny part: like it's a known thing. Like the police know where the cars go and all this type of stuff,
Hmm.
but it's just like there's not many resources and there's already a lot of crime and stuff that the city has to deal with, so they don't really care. But something like this, you're telling me it's snooping around, scanning VINs, seeing what's lost, what's
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
This needs to be deployed immediately. Now, to your point,
But everybody's not. I know everybody's not a fan of like technology and policing, but
yeah, like, but that's the thing. Like that's the problem.
yeah,
On one hand, like you can't trust this type of power to any governing authority. On the other hand, you got criminals. There's no winning.
yeah. No, no, I agree. I agree. Like I was talking with members of the team, Liz and I think Liz and Abby, because I feel like 1/3 of the team here rides motorcycles, and in San
Including me.
Francisco, um, uh, a rich tech millionaire donated about 3 million to the San Francisco Police Department for drones. Uh, And the drones now, what they do because it was carjacking here at SF, and so the drones, say someone's carjacking, they go and spy over, then they send the police like go catch them when they get home or so forth. And then also there was some on the motorcycle, like there was driving recklessly that was going like 100+ miles per hour. And so instead of this being a dangerous high speed chase on the Bay Bridge
Yeah,
or in the city,
yeah.
they just have the drone fly, right? If I'm on a motorcycle, I'm going 100. I'm not looking up to see if there's a drone. I'm locked in, right? I need to do my thing.
And it's a very tiny thing. It's like you can't like a helicopter you can kind of see. A
Bet,
drone like you're not be able to catch.
bet. And so now they at San Francisco Police Department have these drones where they're deploying to like follow the motorcycles who may be doing things illegally, and then catch them when they go home and so forth, right? Because they follow them. It's just a much safer thing, right?
Yeah.
It's a safe thing. Keep people safe, right? That's technology. I want for keep for keeping people safe is good, but also like for me, it's like as a motorcycle rider, you want to make sure you're not getting caught, right? And not saying I'm going 100 miles per hour, but you want to make sure you're not doing, not doing things you shouldn't be doing.
Yeah, like it's one of those things where it's difficult because in one case, um, like to your point, it makes sense.
Yeah,
Right? Why endanger people in a chase when you could just wait for the brother or the sister to get home and then you arrest them there?
yeah,
But at the same time, to some people's worry, it's like personal freedom, privacy,
yeah,
like what I'm trying to say.
yeah,
Like, what if
yeah,
it's used by people who don't have
yeah,
the same moral compass that you probably do? Like, it gets a lot of tricky. But all that stuff aside, the tech is kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah,
I'm more actually excited for hardware stuff than I am software, if I'm gonna be honest.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
maybe it's because I don't have the ability to build hardware, so that's
Yeah,
why.
yeah. No, I agree. I agree. Last one on my hardware, uh, and this one came out this week. Yeah. So flying cars are here, man. Like flying cars, flying taxis, they're
Well, it's
here.
about time, man. We were
They're
sold
coming.
this dream a couple years ago, bro. We were supposed to have it. Didn't the movie? What was the movie? I forgot the movie. There was a movie that they had flying cars by the year 2020.
What movie was that?
I forgot. Like someone in the chat, please. I'm sure you know what movie I'm talking about. It
It's
was the future one. He time traveled, looked kind of like a nerd. Uh, um, someone please tell me what that movie
what
is.
movie is?
Like something. Is it Back to the Future? Is it?
No, Back to the Future is mostly the car, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but didn't they have flying cars in the year
I don't.
2020?
I don't remember. I don't remember. Somebody saying Back to the Future. You might
Yes,
be
it's
right.
Back to the Future. Yes, yes, they
Back.
had a flying car. So they had flying cars in the year 2020.
Uh
But
huh.
instead, what did we get in the year 2020? We got meme coins, bro. We got meme
We
coins.
got
We
apes.
got Shiba Inu.
We got, we got
We
apes.
got NFTs, bro. We got apes, bro. We got $100,000 JPEGs. We got crypto punks, bro. Makes me sick to my stomach. So finally, someone is
Yeah.
cooking.
Yeah. Flying cars, up to speed, 200 miles per hour. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. And there's at least 4 or 5 different companies doing flying cars. Now, I am ecstatic about this. My wife, she
I'm
said,
not getting in any of them, by the way.
"Whoa,
Like
whoa,
I'm
what?
like this is all cool. But I'm not getting in any of them.
What?
You think I'm gonna get in the first version?
Yeah,
I'm gonna let y'all test it out. Y'all figure out the bugs.
sign me up,
Right?
sign me up." Si-
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, in fact, let them do the pilot in SF since you guys like doing this type of stuff anyway.
Yep, yep,
And then when the kinks are figured out, when there's no AI hallucinations,
yep.
then maybe.
But there's a parachute. There's a parachute. There's a failover. Like this one has like 8 propellers. If one follow, one goes down, we still good. It can do autonomous landing.
Am I the young one or are you? Because like you just want to do all the wild stuff.
Yo, I'm about that life. I'm about that life. Like if we had a flying car on the roof of one of these autonomous vehicles on the roof of the Congress office, I'd be in it right now. I'd be like streaming. Look, we be doing streaming. I'll be streaming from the
I'm
car.
walking. No, no, I'm walking. What the heck? The ground is free. The ground is free. My
So's the
God, you're
air.
all right.
So's the
No,
air. So's the air.
nah, you forcing it. You're forcing it. That's forcing it. But yeah, no, there's a lot of cool hardware stuff. How do you actually like a little side quest? How did
Oh,
you feel about the AI wearable hardware pieces?
oh, Fifth Element. That's what I'm talking about. Fifth Element. Yes.
I
Fifth.
don't think I ever watched that.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Stop.
The
You gotta
fifth.
watch Fifth Element. Fifth Element is a
Oh,
classic.
it's the guy. It's the guy from Die Hard.
Yeah. Oh,
Wait, is that Chris Tucker?
yeah. Chris Tucker. It's got Bruce Willis. I can't.
We got Chris Tucker.
I
Okay,
have a
say no
hard
more.
time.
Why
I
is
have a
he?
hard time pronouncing her name, but she in Resident Evil. She's also in that movie.
Why does Chris
Markovich.
Tucker have a blonde? You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna just watch the movie.
Yeah, watch the movie.
Um,
Flying Cars is not Flying Cars, but Fifth Element is a classic. It's a classic.
Abdul asked a good question. He said, "How do I get hired by Convicts UK to SF bound?" So, Abdul, we are hiring. If you have any, like, I will say this, um, like the experience bar, especially for the inch team, is really really high. Like if you're a junior, it's cooked. It's not happening. But if you've been in the game, you've done some things, you've scaled some things, you built some things, you're good with infra or API, then 100% apply. Like, listen, man, if like, don't quote me, but if you're that guy, I'm sure convicts would help bringing you over across the pond, lad. So, but if
What?
I'm wrong, then my bad.
Nah. Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Hey, see, don't quote me, man. Don't quote me, man. I'm just saying, if you're saucy enough, like you know what I'm
but
saying, things
but
happen.
but he said he was SF inbound, so it's on the way.
Oh, so he's already over. Yeah, man. You
On
just
the
like,
way.
yeah, just apply,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Just
yeah. And
apply.
that's not also completely true about juniors. Like no, we have hired recently some engineers who have like less than a engineer who may have like less than 5 years experience of like corporate or
Are you
tech.
talking about the new person that joined?
Yeah, yeah,
Bro, that person cracked
yeah,
out of
yes, yes.
smithereens, bro. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
she's cracked now. Like that's a different story. So there's a different. Well, let me start over. There's experience, and it's like you can have not many years experience, but be really good. So there's levels in the juniors. You could be not that many years engineering, but be cracked at that not many years engineering. And so we're looking for like crack engineers. Doesn't matter how
Yeah.
many years experience you have, but be
Need a little
really,
bit of
really good.
tism. Need a little bit of tism. A little bit of tism goes a long way. What's next on the docket, Wade, before we get
oh,
canceled?
oh no, oh no. Oh, we made some changes in I'm not sure if I'm gonna share this. I'll share it. I just learned about this recently and it's live, so why not?
Abdul, I don't even think it's a leak code type situation. Again, it's like system architecture, API, scale. Like, okay, I'll give you the sauce. Like, you probably do an interview with James if you know about databases and you can talk about why Postgres sucks and like what the scaling issues are and stuff like that. I'm basically giving you the sauce like for free, right? And you talk about great API design. You share what great API design looks like. I'm literally handing you the sauce,
Oh,
right?
you're missing
Um,
something else in there. You're missing something else in there.
What did I miss?
Like you missing that. Okay, um, can you code without AI? Like
Oh yeah,
can you get in a whiteboard and can you jam?
because here's the thing, these guys, Jamie and James, if you're watching this, Wayne said it first, not me. They're boomers, right? They're boomers, right? This is not your young hipster 21-year-old founded company. They're boomers, right? So coding is an art to them, and that's one of the things I related with them. Like writing code is an art. It's not sure, it's a means to an end, but it's an art. It's feng shui. It needs to be handled with care versus like just slapping up some AI prompts and that type of thing.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah. No tab complete. No, no. You need to go, James. Dan, you need to go in the whiteboard and jam. Like you need like okay,
no, here's the thing. He's not saying you can't use it at work, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're literally giving you the free sauce. Don't fight it, bro. Just take it and run with it and
yeah.
apply. And when you get a job, there's a referral thing. So like I referred you, and if there's a bonus, I'll let you know.
No, this our show. I get a split.
Okay, we could do a split. We could do an 80-20 split. What's next, man?
80-20. My 80, right? Oh
Oh
man.
man, you kill me, bro.
Oh man. But now, so let me share. Let me share this tab. Now, some of those things that we announced today, or it's not say announced, but haven't announced, but shared. There's some changes on the convex pricing. Um,
Please run us through
yeah,
because I
yeah,
I I missed this.
yeah. So
Be
it's
hearing about it too.
maximum number of deployments per team. It used to be by number of projects but now it's by number of deployments. So still up to, and our free and starter plan, our professional plan. So you want to have multiple deployments, boom, like 40 up to 6 engineers, six
By the
developers.
way, do I got an upgraded account just like a FYI? Like, cause
What
I
do you
should
mean?
get that, right? Like as like part of the team, like a little boosted account.
You don't already?
I don't think so.
Yeah, there's a whole code. Like, cause I had asked for it too. There's a whole code for like our employees to get like upgraded Convex Pro.
I'm pretty sure I still pay for the $25 a month. Like, I apologize. Keep going. I
Oh, wait,
apologize.
wait,
I,
wait a minute. Wait a minute. You still, so you employed by Convex. You just
no,
reinvested? You employed by Convex.
that's the bubble. That's the bubble I was talking about.
You still paying? You still paying?
See, it's a bubble.
Uh,
Convex pays me. I pay
yeah.
Convex back.
What's up, Riley?
Oh,
What's up,
that's
Riley?
funny. That's
Oh
funny.
man,
Sorry, but go back to it. I just realized, yeah, like I'm paying for Convex.
yeah, yeah. So, yeah, no, we changed up. Basically, what's up, Riley? We changed up pricing models. So now that deploy limit is
Yeah,
number
no, I pay
two.
for Convex. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, I pay.
Well, we have one amazing person on the finance team. That's Rebecca. So you might need to hit up the
Nah,
billing channel.
honestly, man,
The
no.
billing
If
channel.
listen, if Nvidia and them are doing that, we'll do the same thing too. You know what? I'm keeping it.
So you okay?
I
Hats
cancel
off.
right after the show. I cancel right after the show.
I'm wait for the billing channel.
You check
Subscription
the back
channel.
end. It's a cancellation.
Subscription channel about Michael's. Oh,
Oh,
oh, bet.
that's funny. That's
Oh,
funny.
bet.
That's funny. That's funny. That's
Oh
funny.
man, there's some people on the channel. You know what? I just want to appreciate everyone for tuning in. Someone I mentioned earlier, it's like, what is M.A.U? Just just us yapping. Where is that? Where's that coming at? Um, uh, I want to say appreciate. Yeah, here it go. Now, what does M.A.U stand for? So it stands for two things. One, for monthly active users. We want to talk about the market, the trends. All stands for Mickey and Unc. So just have some fun with that. And no, this is like Mickey's in Toronto. I'm in SF, and we just get a chance to chop it up on stream, catch up, talk about things happening in tech.
This is like our hour sync every
Yeah,
single week.
yeah.
Someone said, "Bro, forgot to cash in on the perks." Oh, yo,
Yeah.
I actually might need to check. Like,
Look,
um,
look, you're not getting a refund.
oh no, that's funny. Funny. That's funny. That's funny. Crazy thing is, there's no need to commit with one another. AI browsers. Oh, this is interesting. AI browsers will become like choosing computer or mobile devices today. I have a qualm with like not a. I know the person meant like B to C, like AI
Huh?
browser, like browsers that we would use. But I don't know if you're familiar with like the browsers for agents, like browser base and all these other cool
Hmm.
companies.
Hmm.
I've tried a couple of them. I think browser base being probably the best in my opinion.
Hmm.
Um, it's a real hard problem to solve, and
Hmm.
they're kind of slow as well. So like, there's a part of me that thinks, is there going to be a new side of the internet where like you're building a website, sure, but you also build some sort of interface for the agent to use,
Yeah.
right? Like, is it an API? Is it some sort of like I don't know what it is, right?
Yeah.
But to me, this idea of like AI browsing through the internet the way a human would
Yeah.
just feels very inefficient. And there's a part of me that thinks like there's going to be some sort of schema, like some sort of like design spec where your website, your content, or like your like service can get consumed by an agent, right? So like
Yeah.
imagine if like you have like DoorDash connected to your chat GBT, and instead of it scrolling and selecting, like it just calls a bunch of APIs or tools or whatever it is, right?
Hmm.
um there's a part of me that thinks that's more efficient than
Well,
AI scrolling through a browser and reading pages.
yeah, yeah. When we think about, I agree with you. And when we think about like a lot of the products that are mainstream consumer facing, right? Yeah, they have a, like, there's dev tools, like, the Convex and other, browser use and browser based platforms with APIs. But the ones that are mainstream, they have a nice UI, they have a clean UI, right? And so I agree with. I think there's going to be a different UI for these browser-based agents that individuals can have that go out and do all these things, right?
Mhm,
So I
mhm.
think I think that's gonna be the catch for that.
I don't like actually interesting. Little side tangent. There was this article by Cloudflare, and then Anthropic released something similar right after, where they're like MCP is not really the best spec.
Yeah, Theo did a whole video about that too, right?
Yeah, yeah, and essentially, basically, what it is it's just like it's a little slow and it consumes a lot of information, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, because what you have to think is, let's say you have like a Gmail MCP where it can read your emails, respond to your emails, all that type of stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, let's say you ask the agent, "What are my latest unread emails?"
Mm-hmm.
It's going to do a tool call, read all the emails, right? And it's going to give you all the emails. Now you're going to tell it, oh, respond to the first one. It's going to take all the contents it's read, pass that as context, and then write an email,
Yeah.
right? Like give you like a summary, like, oh, this is what I wanted to write,
Yeah.
wanted to send. Is this good? And then you tell it, yes, this is good. Or if you say no, it's not good, it's going to take all that context
Yeah.
again and just dump it.
Yeah.
So very insufficient. It costs a lot and it's pretty slow. And this is why, like, if you connect any model to a bunch of tools, to a bunch of MCPs, it sort of starts to poop, right? Like,
Yep.
I think the term's called context pollution.
Yep.
But what is starting to work out is the idea of getting the agent to write code that it can then execute a specific task,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And because the models are getting good at writing code, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there seems to be this era we're entering where like the human interface will not be the best for the agent interface, and the agent interface won't be the best for the human interface, right? So in my opinion, there's this new wave of thinking and innovation that can happen if we start to think of, okay, if agent is the customer or the consumer of my service,
Mm-hmm.
how would I architect it? And that is AI bubble 2.0 in my opinion.
But yes.
But that's but that's a
Well,
legitimate problem, and I see that raising lots of money.
you, I agree 100%. And like, uh, as one of those people that thinks things deeply, like I feel like I need a whole like Excel draw around what you described. Let's do that for the next episode. Because there's another startup. Oh, we should have shared this one, but it was getting a lot of hype this week. It's one where this
Oh, the
person,
cloud.
the glass one, it's like the handheld like
Yeah,
interface to
yeah.
talk voice, listen to everything, and it's still even. It goes back to my point about having a nice clean UI. Like people love the UI, right? Interface is it's like with you all the time is this glass interface, but it still doesn't solve the problem that you just articulated about it's collecting data, It's going to do something in the background. It's going to like run multiple tasks, and over time that can get slow and become like AI, like context. What do you say? What was it?
Context pollution when
Context
it's too
pollution.
much.
All
Yeah,
this is going to run the context pollution. But yeah, yeah.
we
I
can talk
wonder.
about that next week.
Yeah, yeah. Start with this. I feel like that's something with I'm gonna do a plug here, but I feel like something that when Ian comes up for air, that he can fix with the agent component, workflow component, all that sort of stuff. Like he can solve all that, but there's only one Ian. There's only one Ian. But yeah,
There's one Ian and many problems.
yeah, one Ian, many problems, many problems. But yeah, I wanna jump to something we started working on sharing this week. Let me see, share this tab. I want everybody to check this out. Check out our boy Sean from Blueberry Social. Blueberry from those Blueberry. So
Blueberry, they changed to
yeah.
from Blueberry Social to Blueberry. By the way, if you're not subscribed to the YouTube or you're not following the Twitter, which I'm assuming if you're watching you are, but make sure you get your aunties, your uncles, your cousins, your third cousins, your fifth cousins to follow us because we're dropping some banger content. But yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead, Wayne.
Yeah, yeah. No, check this out. Check this video out. People want to talk about like why convicts and who's using convicts, who's our customers, and what type of apps they're building. Like, well, here's one. Here's Sean. He's fundraising. He's probably already closed his round by now, and he's working with big brands, and he talks about it. So check out this video. He's a good dude. He's a good dude.
And I'll be honest, like that was like a very intelligent product idea. Like basically it's um connects to your company's social account
Hmm.
and basically ingests all the information from your customers, from people who follow you, and personalizes recommendations and offers and coupon codes to their liking, right? So if you
Yep.
have like, if like it follows someone's Instagram and they love cars and they're like a bros bro, and then it'll refer to them products that make sense for them, right? So
Yep.
very like these personalized recommendations, which in my opinion is a very big thing because people are spenders. And if there's one thing that we know Google has proven is that when you target the right people with the right product, people will buy. People want to
Yep.
buy, right? So, very smart guy, great product, and they already do have some big customers, and they're
Yep.
using Convex, and they love Convex. So,
Yep. Check out
big
the
shout
video.
out to them.
Yep. And one more thing, and off my spill, and we can wrap up, is that December 2nd, we're hosting a Dev Day. So we're doing a Dev Day online stream. Check it out. We talk about some new things for developers. To in the beginning, we talk about new things for developers to easily build um, components and things on Convex. But it's going to be super beneficial for you in the future, and also to your bank account. So just check out the Dev Day.
I love that. I love that. Is there anything else, Wayne, or are we closing
Nah,
up?
I think that's it. I think that's it. Yeah. But as
Perfect.
always, good to see you. Good to see you.
Likewise, man. Likewise,
Yeah.
man. I hope things have been good. How's the weather, by the way? I know there's probably something I should have asked in the beginning, but
The ones is our fall just hit. I like fall just hit like 2 weeks, a week and a half ago. Like it's been beautiful. Like we had like San Francisco late summer. So
and
just
what
now,
what does fall mean like in degrees?
oh, for us for fall, it's like nice 60, mid 50s, 65. So it's like, we're chilling. I can put on my hoodie and my vest and just walk
Bro,
around.
60 summer. I'm not gonna lie. I'm going in shorts.
Yeah.
I'm going in shorts. You know what it is right now? Actually, look,
What?
weather in Toronto, Fahrenheit. It is actually it's not too shabby. It's like 42 right now. It's not too bad.
No, that's good. That's good.
That's not too bad. That's not a bad day, but it gets low. It gets low. So it gets 30s,
Yeah.
20s sometimes. But yeah, appreciate you, Wayne.
Yeah.
Who designed
Appreciate
your site instantly? The convict site, I believe it is. I
Shirley.
know it is.
Yeah. Yeah. We have a designer named Shirley and also another engineer named Mike Wheaton. And the founders, they jump in with some design inspiration. I'll be head of marketing. So it's a kind of team effort. Team effort. But appreciate that. Appreciate that.
But
But
appreciate you, everybody. Thank you all so much. Another episode of Monthly Active Users. As always, Wayne, I appreciate you, and we will catch back together next week. Make
yep.
sure to give us a like, let us know, retweet, repost, comment, comment down below, tagging Jamie and James, and tell them Mike and Wayne are doing a great job.
Yes.
And yeah, we appreciate all that.
Yeah.